Hold on, I'll wipe my camera off a little bit. Don't wipe my camera off. Wipe my camera off. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. You know what time it is. You know exactly what time it is. You know exactly what time it is. The like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. It should be right in the corner. It should be right in the corner. It should be right in the corner. Man, Lil Nas X. I don't have y'all seen it, but we all know Lil Nas X. It's a surprise to me because I didn't know this. I didn't know. I knew Lil Nas X was walking down the road. You know what I'm saying? The way he was walking down the road. But I didn't know that the report was saying that Lil Nas X was walking down the road, and by the time the police arrived, he had became fully naked. So we seen the picture of Lil Nas X walking down the road, you know what I'm saying, with his undies on. Because everybody was like, oh, he got a diaper on. He got a diaper on. Everybody was saying he had a diaper on. But I read the report today, and it said Lil Nas X was walking down the road. And by the time the police arrived, they had a call. The police had received a call about a guy walking down the road naked. And by the time the police arrived, he was fully naked, I guess. So, you know, they arrested Lil Nas X. Well, they sent him to the hospital first and left the hospital. He got arrested or whatever. And after he get arrested, they hit the man with 4 felonies. They hit Lil Nas X with 4 felonies. I think it was like 3 assaults on the police or something. He had like 3 assaults on the police, and we know the man's career was just jumping. His career was just jumping. And to go down, you just mean to tell me you're going to let your career go? It's something going on with Lil Nas X because they thought it was a drug overdose. So there's something going on with Lil Nas X, man. Like, have somebody spiked their drink or did something to him or something? What the situation could be? What making him just lash out like that? Ain't nobody taking into consideration, like, what making Lil Nas X lash out like that? Because he lashing out. We never seen him lash out like this. Now he active. He real acting out. And, like, is they offering him any help or anything? Because it seemed to be normal at first. He was normal. He was just regular Lil Nas X making good music. Now he just lashing out. He just lashing out. How everybody doing? He just lashing out. I mean, I wonder why. Did anybody spike his drink? Or did anybody put something in his drugs or something? It just ain't right for Lil Nas X to be lashing out the way he lashing out. Now he had to make a $75,000 bond. And he got to go to treatment. Like narcotic classes. I guess to not use drugs. I guess they basically label him as an addict now. So who knew that Lil Nas X slipped and got on dope? Who knew that? Now that we know this, will the fans look at him different and like stop supporting his music? Or will they keep on supporting? Do y'all think they really would keep on supporting, or they just like walk off for Lil Nas X and be like, no, I would no longer support him because he this type of guy, he doing this and he doing that? Or will they continue on supporting Lil Nas X, you know what I'm saying? He keep making good music. Because, you know what I'm saying, will he be able to make good music? We see how the drugs or whatever it is on him, we see how it's taking over him. Will he be able to function and continue to give good music? Or will he not be able to function? That's something we still got questions and like we ain't got no answers to, because we don't know if he's seeing a doctor to get him back on track. We just know he on drugs. Will he be able to get out the hospital or make it back home and continue to make good music and continue to grow a fan base? There's like questions that we don't have answers to. Ain't nobody went public on a behalf of Lil Nas X and be like, oh yeah, he doing this, he getting treated, and we don't know nothing. We just like all in the blind. We all in the blind, so we don't know, will he continue doing music, or will he just fall off the scene? That's just something we just gotta sit back and wait for. because like I said, ain't nobody came out public and said nothing really about Lil Nas X. We don't know what his conditions is at the moment. We don't know is he still like high on drugs or what the situation may be. We don't know the conditions. You know what I'm saying? Will he be stable when he get out the hospital? Because to walk away from all your fans, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I can understand if you're in the right stage of your mind, then you're gonna have to walk away from your fans. But what I'm saying is too, but what if he come back and try to get all his fans and they don't agree with him because of what he did in the past? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. This is a toll. You think people want to support you after you done walk down the road half naked? You got people saying that you was in a diaper. And then I read the report, the police saying that by the time the police arrived, he was fully naked. I didn't know he got fully naked. I just seen posters and pictures that going around saying, "Oh, Lil Nas X got on a diaper. Lil Nas X got on a diaper." They were ton the man. But I really don't think it's funny to ton a person when they're going through their situation, especially through difficult times. And I feel like this the time for Nas X. I think it's a difficult time because, like I said, when we seen Lil Nas X, he was just giving us good music, and he surprised us when he came out with how he came out. But like I said, maybe he'll come back to the music scene and get a fans good music. Maybe he be able to. We don't know. Is his mind just completely gone? But we see that they label him as an addict basically because in court they want him to continue treatment. You know what I'm saying? Attend some type of like a narcotic treatment. And to be able to attend a narcotic treatment, that's like a court order. So when the court ordered you to seek treatment, that means the court done seen something wrong with you. It ain't what people saying, it's something that the judge see. So the judge wants you to attend that until you come back to yourself, I guess, or prove to him that you ain't using drugs. I just want to know, is Lil Nas X gonna fully shake back, or will he just walk away on all his fans? That's what I really want to know. Like I said, ain't nobody publicly came out and spoke on Lil Nas X and tell nobody like, oh yeah, he gonna make a full recovery. Are they all the fans just in the blind? That's when I say we don't know we gonna see any more good music from Lil Nas X, and we don't know how long it's gonna be like this. But for the moment, you know what I'm saying, until we see somebody come or see Lil Nas X come back out with something, then we were like, I think he got an album to be released too though, so we ain't gonna let that slip by because they do got an album to be released. And I know he going through what he going through. They probably still release that album. But after that, we don't know will we hear from him again. Maybe Lil Nas X get the help that he need and continue to come back out and make good music and get the fans what they want. The man used to rock the crowd. He had plenty of fans, a large fan base, so I just can't see him not coming back out and doing anything. We're just gonna keep our eyes open, you know what I'm saying, and see will Lil Nas X make a comeback. Or is it over with for Lil Nas X? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the court's labeling him as they got him attending treatment, narcotic treatment. So I guess they label him as an addict. That's how the court's looking at him. So when he get the treatment over with, we're gonna see Lil Nas X gonna come back, or will he just be put away forever? It's hard to maintain when you're on them drugs. Drugs on your mind, you stressing, you got a lot going on. So, they don't work good hand to hand. So we're gonna see, is he gonna come back and make music, or he just gonna give up his career? There's only two options he got. I'm about to be out of here, man. Until next time, peoples. Hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment.